Hello, dear listeners, and welcome back to Book Summary 5, the 5-Minute Summary channel. I'm Sammy, your host. Today we're diving into The Power of Now, a guide to spiritual enlightenment by Eckhart Tolle, published in 1997. This influential book has helped millions find peace and presence through living in the moment. Let's dive into the key concepts and insights so you'll feel like you've read it cover to cover. Eckhart Tolle begins by introducing the concept of the ego and how it creates a false sense of self based on thoughts, memories, and expectations. According to Tolle, the ego thrives on past regrets and future anxieties, distracting us from the present moment and preventing true peace and happiness. Central to the book is the idea of presence, which Tolle defines as being fully engaged in the now, free from distractions of the mind. The present moment is all we ever really have, and embracing it allows us to transcend the ego and find deeper fulfillment. Tolle uses the term being to describe the state of awareness where we connect with our true essence beyond mental constructs. One of the key practices Tolle advocates for is mindfulness, the art of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. Techniques like focusing on your breath, observing thoughts without attachment, and using your senses to ground yourself in the now help to quiet the mind and open the door to inner peace. Tolle also discusses the concept of the pain body, an accumulation of old emotional pain that lives within us. The pain body feeds on negative thoughts and emotions, often causing us to react unconsciously and perpetuate suffering. By bringing awareness to the pain body and observing it without identifying with it, we can begin to dissolve its power over us. Acceptance is another crucial theme. Tolle advises accepting the present moment as it is, without resistance. This doesn't mean resigning ourselves to unfavorable circumstances, but rather acknowledging reality and responding consciously. Acceptance allows us to let go of unnecessary suffering and align our actions with the flow of life. Surrender is described as yielding to the flow of life rather than opposing it. It involves letting go of the need to control outcomes and trusting the intelligence of the present moment. Surrendering doesn't mean giving up. It means acting from a place of inner peace and alignment with the now. Tolle explores the relationship between time and the mind. He explains that psychological time, preoccupation with the past and future, is a primary source of suffering. Shifting our attention to the present moment frees us from the tyranny of time and allows us to experience life more fully. He distinguishes between clock time, which is useful for practical purposes, and psychological time, which causes mental distress. The book also addresses egoic mind patterns. Tolle discusses how the mind creates stories and identifies with them, leading to a sense of separation and isolation. Becoming aware of these patterns helps us disidentify from them and reconnect with our true selves. This shift in consciousness is essential for personal and collective transformation. Body awareness is another key practice. By paying attention to the sensations in our body, we anchor ourselves in the present moment and bypass the mind's constant chatter. This practice helps cultivate a deeper connection with our inner being. In relationships, bringing presence into our interactions transforms them. Being fully present with others creates space for genuine connection and understanding. Tolle warns against using relationships to fulfill the ego's desires and instead encourages approaching them from a place of wholeness and presence. Tolle's teachings emphasize the importance of recognizing the difference between our true self and the ego. He encourages readers to observe their thoughts and feelings without becoming attached to them, allowing for a sense of inner peace and detachment from the mind's constant activity. This practice, known as witnessing, helps us stay grounded in the present moment and experience life more fully. Another significant insight from Tolle's book is the idea that pain and suffering are optional. While pain is an inevitable part of life, suffering arises from our resistance to pain and our attachment to negative thoughts and emotions. By embracing the present moment and accepting our experiences as they are, we can reduce unnecessary suffering and find greater peace and contentment. Inner peace and fulfillment are attainable when we live in the now. Tolle's teachings encourage us to break free from the mental patterns that trap us in the past or future and to embrace the richness and beauty of the present moment. This shift in perspective allows us to live more authentically and experience a deeper connection with ourselves and the world around us. In conclusion, The Power of Now, a guide to spiritual enlightenment, offers a transformative perspective on life, urging us to step out of the incessant stream of thoughts and embrace the present moment. Through mindfulness, acceptance, and surrender, we can transcend the ego and connect with our true essence, experiencing profound peace and fulfillment. Thank you for tuning in to Book Summary 5, the 5-Minute Summary channel. If you enjoyed this summary, please subscribe, like, and share it with your friends. Until next time, happy reading.